Hi everyone, today we are continuing our Bridget Riley inspired op art drawings. Last class we worked on steps 1 through 4, and some of you have finished step 4 and some of you are still working on number 4, and a few of you may have already started step number 5 or even 6. Today I'm going to continue starting at step 5 and 6, and then once we move past 6 we are going to be adding shading with the colored pencils for step 7 and 8. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate all of that, and we'll see how far we get in one class. So number 5, it says, draw curved lines in the opposite direction as the others in the blank triangles. So the blank triangles here, 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 and here. I'm going to draw the curves going the opposite way. So if you were to look at this curve and look like it's a smiley face when you're looking at it towards the point, then my curves on the blank ones are going to be in a sad face curve. So that would be, and they don't have to match up exactly. You can try it to have them match, but the curve is going to be a sad face like that. And then down here, sad face. And it might even go off the page right to there, right? So that one would go off the page. So I'm going to curve it, turn it again, make my sad faces, curving it this way. And then down here, curving it this way. It's a little tricky to go backwards. Sad and sad. Okay. Now that I've have my curves drawn, it's already even starting to look a little bit 3D. Step number 6 says fill in the stripes this time on the new triangles with Sharpie as shown above. So this time I'm coloring the black inside of the stripe instead of around the stripe. So on all of these 4, I'm just filling it in the smaller area between the lines with my Sharpie. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Remember that I outline the area that I want to color in first. So that's going to continue on the sides as well. Oops, I just went a little bit past that line, so I'm going to actually make it come down to fix that mistake. And then go slowly near the edges in smaller spaces, and then you can go faster to fill it in. So I'll go ahead and outline and fill in all of my stripes now. Okay, so now I have filled in everything that I need to with Sharpie. I just did the stripes for step number 6. And next step will be adding the colored pencils. Okay, so now I'm going to add colored pencils in step 7 and 8. Step 7 says, using a black colored pencil, shade the white areas as shown above. So anywhere that you have white, the middle part is going to stay white. Then next to that will be medium or gray, and on the edges it's going to be dark. Just like in your practice value sheet that you did the first day of this lesson, of this unit, we practiced with the black color pencil. We have white, gray, and black, and then we filled in 3, 2, 1. 3 is black on the edge, the furthest away from the light. So it's the furthest into the shadow if we want to make them look 3D like that. The middle part is closest to the light, then gray, then black. So white in the middle, gray in the medium space, and then on the edge is black. So anywhere that you have white on your final drawing, you're going to use black color pencils to shade, add shades. So that would include these big areas and also these stripes. So to help me do that, I can make a little line. It's going to be like, you could even get a ruler out to help you with this. Line it up with that center dot and then make a line very lightly. That's going to be where the black is, near the edge. And then next to that, a little bit starting at that point still. I don't have this in the instructions. This is an extra step if you want to be very precise about it. I lightly traced 2 little stripes. The middle part will be white. If I want to make it even more 3D, remember, I'm not going to just use the 3 values. I'm going to have different levels of gray, dark, medium, light gray. So on the very edge here is going to be black. And I could fill all the way up to that line, or I could try to fade it so that it gets a little bit lighter as it goes toward the middle. Like this will be the dark gray. It's a little tricky when you get near the edge. So I have to go in one direction with my coloring near the edge. Okay, now. Okay, remember that we're going to be doing dark black, dark gray, medium gray, and I'm trying to smoothly fade it out towards the very light gray and then white. If you need to go back with an eraser, you could do that. If it gets like that's a little dark right there, I could go back and erase some of that and then go so very lightly at the very edge of this shading area. Okay, I could even go lighter in this area until it's completely white in the middle. I'm holding my pencil now to the side to make sure to get it smooth and as lightly as possible. But you're also going to be doing the same thing in the white stripes. So on these triangles, these are the white spaces that I'm using my black color pencil. Now on these triangles where the stripes are white, that's also an area where I need to go in with my black. I'm going to add black on the edge, then fade it to dark gray, fade it to medium gray, fade it to light gray, and leave the center white. Dark on the edge, fade it towards the middle, it'll be white. All right, and now I'm going to keep doing that in all of the white areas with my black color pencil, but I want to show you white as well in these 2 that I've already shaded. So I'm going to take, this is step number 8, use a white color pencil to highlight the areas in the black areas as shown above. So like you did here, now I'm going to be doing white in the center, light, medium gray, light gray, medium gray, and then fading to black on the edge, anywhere that I have colored with Sharpie. If it helps, take your ruler and then draw a line where you're going to be making it the whitest. That's going to be, this middle section will be white. Then I know that the edge is going to be black, where I'm not going to be using my color pencil at all. I'm just leaving that the Sharpie. Okay, so this part in the center, coloring it in as much as I can white. Okay, and then next to that, I'm going to be fading it until it turns black on the edge. So I'll be pressing down medium and then very lightly as I get near the edge. Okay, and the same thing in this one, I'm doing that, but with the stripes. So if I want to take my ruler, go ahead and mark out, so it's the same between the 2 stripes. Mark out the white area, and I'm kind of using, on this one, I'm kind of using where the white is on these sections as a guide of where to draw it here. So this middle section, coloring it in all the way white. Same down here. This whole area white. and then fade it to black as it goes towards the edge. All right, so you're going to continue doing this throughout each area. Every single section is going to have either tints or shades added to it, depending if it's black or white, in all of your square. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish adding tints with white and shades with black to my art here and finish it up. Okay, I think I am done. I have done tints and shades in every single section on my drawing, and it's really starting to look 3D. If you need to go back in with an eraser, like I see some black kind of smudged in this area, or if you need to erase something that went too dark or too light, you can use a regular eraser on the colored pencils and kind of neaten it up at the end. But otherwise, this looks pretty good. All right, I hope you have fun with that and take your time and be patient. All right.